Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to your Transformers news update video on a Wednesday. As always guys, this is a great opportunity for me to keep you updated with things that are going on in the world of Transformers and of course direct you to the relevant websites where you can find out that little bit more and of course see the images without the glare. With regards to the YouTube channel, I'm going to get the Sentinel Prime video done later and I've also got a few more G1 requests which I've got to catch up with, and I'm still getting around to finish off the new age 6-shot figure, but because he's got 7 modes it's taking a bit longer than I would have thought. Right. I keep mentioning these and there doesn't seem to be a day where I don't go by talking about Blokees because they just keep churning out so much good stuff. So this is some more in-hand images of the new classic class Dark of the Moon Bumblebee figure. So we've seen Megatron, we've seen a couple of group shots. This is Bumblebee by himself. This article is on TFW 2005 if you want to check it out, as I say, yourself. But the thing about these figures, if any of you have ever handled them or if any of you have ever built them, in fact, they are fun to build for a start, which is all that matters. And the best thing about it is they look exactly like the characters did in the films. And of course that is because they are licensed by Hasbro and Takara to use the likenesses, to use the names, and because they don't have to worry. And I say don't have to worry, and I know some people will argue with the fact that of course it should transform, but because they don't have to worry about it transforming, it can look exactly how it did on screen, because they don't have to worry about extra hinges and hiding wheels, etc. So if you don't mind not transforming your figures all the time, then Blokees, and I'm about to show you some Aldi figures in a second, they are sensational. And of course YOLO Park have been doing it for ages anyway, but here's the two in question. These are the brand new two, they're out very soon. So these are both Dark of the Moon figures and characters. And we're moving on to something that I've only ever seen on here. I've not seen this in the UK, so again, maybe if anybody's seen this in the UK, they can let people know in the comments. So these are, now at first they sound amazing, but then I think they've let themselves down. They're just called Transformers Key Blasters. They're officially licensed, but they've been found in, where is it, a grocery outlet in Valley Springs, California. Now, I have got great memories of some, firing your cars off the keys, etc. when I was a kid. But with regards to these, they're official, but they just missed a trick. All they've done is they've just put Optimus Prime on the car or Megatron on the car. They could have at least perhaps got a vehicle to look exactly, it doesn't have to be exactly, of course, I imagine they wouldn't be able to afford the licensing or whatever, but if they'd have at least had a sports car for Sideswipe, or rather than, as I say, Optimus Prime and Megatron, etc. and especially this one. This one's a huge letdown. Grimlock there at the top, which is crazy to be fair. So there we go. If you see them in the UK, please do let me know. Right, moving on to this. I've been mentioning this loads. I'm going to mention it all week. It is, of course, the Transformers Battersea Power Station 1-year event. In fact, the first day it opened was a year ago today. That was the soft opening. I was lucky enough to go down there and meet a load of people. It's going strong. It's quite funny because I've read that thread on the internet and everyone on that particular thread is saying they're surprised it's lasted this long. If anything, it is going from strength to strength. The website is incredible and they have so many toys in there. It's insane. I feel like putting a tour video up there to show just how many toys they've actually got. But anyway, if you can make it down this weekend, there's loads of things going on. The Cyberworld voice actors are there on the Saturday. There's a Blokees swap opportunity, swap your Blokees figures on the Sunday. I'm going to be there for the Sunday. I can't make it down on the Saturday at all, unfortunately. But I will be there on the Sunday. And yeah, there's loads going on, guys. Check out the website. Check out TFW 2005 and indeed other videos which I've done letting us know that. Very quickly, I've not done some of these in ages, but this is some spotted. So lucky people in the US, the Hot Wheels Bone Shaker and Windmill have been spotted at Walmart in Albuquerque and a Target in Fort Worth. So there's quite a few of these actually. So if you're lucky enough to be somewhere in the US, they're popping up. All these again are on TFW 2005. Thrusters popped up again at Targets in the US. This one was in central New York. And we've also got Earthrise Sunstreaker was spotted at Targets in Ohio. So all of these figures, which they said they're reissuing, seems to be appearing everywhere in the US. I know for a fact they've got them in the Battersea store, funnily enough, in the UK. If you're after them, and In Demand stores has them as well. Right, moving on to the other company that's blown my mind this year. This is Aldi figures. So this again is via TFW 2005. These are licensed by Hasbro and again they don't transform. So they're little, you don't build these ones up, but have a look how good that Galvatron is. That is insane, that is beautiful, and that is probably one of the best cartoon accurate Galvatrons I think I've ever seen. I'm going to zoom in even more on that just so you can see how good it is. Yes, I'm going to be getting these. I do review Aldi figures on this channel because I think they're a lot of fun. yeah, they're just crazy. I can't believe the detail on that. It's insane. Right, Simon Furman, he's an absolute legend. And for those of you who wanted it, this is amazing. Just so kind of him. So from his Facebook account or via this, and hopefully you can scan it from this video, what he's done is he's put Transformers Energon issues 31 and 32. These are available now online thanks to him. How nice is that? So there you go. If you want them, scan the QR code and you can read the PDF of the last 2 issues, of course, that everybody obviously really wanted. Moving on very quickly, third party via MP_collector on the Weibo page of Magic Square. For those of you who want to know, I've done quite a few videos on these dinobots. They're Magic Square dinobots. All of them are available now. I've done reviews on them all. They're not licensed by Hasbro or Takara because they do transform, but they do look like their cartoon representations. So if you want to see these images, head to Magic Square's Weibo page. If you want to see the reviews of the figures, I've done the reviews on this particular channel already. And funnily enough, if you want to know where to get them, you will see right here, right now, this is Showzi's pre-order. This is just pre-orders. This is things coming up. So they've got more Seekers, more Doctor Wu figures. They've got Fans Toys, Fans Hobby. They've got, honestly, it's crazy what they've got on here. You'll see in a second. They also have official figures like Aldi, like Masterpiece, like Movie Masterpiece, Blokees 30, but they've also got Fans Hobby, Fans Toys, Kang Toys, Missing Links, everything you can think of. This is just the pre-orders of things coming up very soon. So please do check it out. And if you are going to get anything from there, don't forget to use my code, TOYSRUS, all one word. As always though, guys, thanks for the support. Take care.